Trump rally continues to roll. Today it actually held without even some key Trump stocks or sectors. For instance, U.S. Steel and Caterpillar, they were a little bit lower, along with the S&P Industrial Group. Lockheed Martin was down almost 3%. We saw the defense contractors in general give up some ground. I think all of that's mostly associated with profit-taking. Casino stocks, they were hammered. Now, word out of Beijing is that they've cut in half the maximum amount of money that can be withdrawn from ATM machines in Macau. This after discovering a mind-boggling amount of money that's been withdrawn. It's tied to capital flight, though, not degenerate gambling. Oil, on the other hand, held up, even though there were rumblings of that mega production deal with OPEC is dead on arrival. I don't know that it is. I do like the idea, though, that 50 more or less is holding and becoming a solid support point for the next leg higher. Now, as for the market, well, here's the thing. New highs beget new highs, and that's broadening out the winner's circle, right? On the New York Stock Exchange, 60% of the stocks advanced. On NASDAQ, 64% actually finished higher. And don't look now, but 531 stocks on the New York Stock Exchange, 634 on the NASDAQ finished at new 52-week highs. Now, I will say something, though, on the other end of the spectrum. If you're long one of these stocks that's changing hands right now to 52-week low, time to look under the hood, see if there's any real fundamental reason for clinging to them. Don't be a victim of ego, okay? The stock of the session had to be Tailored Brands. TLRD as a symbol was up 40% today. This after beating the street, but more importantly, crushing the shorts. The shorts have actually been manhandled since the Trump victory, and this actually could send even more stocks and sectors soaring in the next few days. Now, in the case of Tailored Brands, 26% of the stock in the float was short. What that means is that the experts out there borrowed a bunch of stocks, sold it already in hopes that the share price will collapse later. You know, there's an old saying on Wall Street, the shorts go out on their shields. And like the coffin makers of old tombstones, shield makers got to be real busy these days. After the bell, Restoration Hardware gave a horrendous guidance to shareholders. That stock is getting hammered. But Vago beat top and bottom lines. Those shares are soaring. I still like that one. Also, I like Netgear. If you're looking for a hot trade, I think Netgear broke out today. Could be a good one.